The 88 Football Outsiders Anthony Barr compared to the RTTP 84 card, which was an absolute animal. That card played out of its mind for gold, was about 15k. Once this card dropped, it was about 58. I think now you can probably get it for low 40s or high 30s. This card is just a greater version of that RTTP card, and I would say definitely worth that extra 30k. His speed is just unreal at 93. You can either use him as an end, at a right or left end, or put him at an outside linebacker, but make sure he blitzes. He's not much of a coverage linebacker, but his best use putting pressure on the QB, and especially the mobile QBs. Those might be tough to play against, but he definitely tracks them all down. He's one of the fastest outside linebackers in the game. In the red zone, this card played very well as blitzing the QB, forcing fumbles, making nice plays, and he also stopped the toss, which was very impressive, hard to stop. I believe that was a legend running back. In the passing game, he did make a few plays. Right here gets the pick, and that's huge when he's 6'5", about 240. He has decent hands, so he's one of the best user linebackers if you're good at usering. I wouldn't put him in middle linebacker, but outside linebacker, we used him sparingly in coverage, but definitely as a blitzer. Also played with him as a user. He has nice hands. You could see he made the play there in the pass game. But putting pressure on the QB, by far one of the best cards you can see. Gets right to the QB in about 2 seconds once we send him on the QB spies. I love playing against the mobile QBs with Anthony Barr because we absolutely destroy him. All you have to do is spy him. And we actually made a video on how to spy and blitz that spy player. Very easy to do. This card would be best used depending on the system you play on defense. He's a 3-4 linebacker, definitely not a 4-3. Not much of a coverage linebacker, but blitzer. Oh yes, he puts pressure on the QB, and I love how he tracks down this card. This was a Russell Wilson, so he had nice speed, and he was at the line of scrimmage, and he went about 15 yards to get him from getting the first down. Great speed here. Pressure from about 15 yards away and forces a throwaway. So if you user him and you're great with the user, he can be used very well and stop people from getting all these cheese plays and having time in the pocket. A lot of people like to roll out with their QBs, but he stops it because he contains the QB and he gets there. This about almost wraps up the video. I would say definitely this card is worth the price. It's about 40k now. You're in a 3-4 team, but make sure you blitz him, don't keep him in coverage. Also a great user linebacker. Once again, thank you for watching. Shout out if you want any new card reviews, any specific players you're looking at. We like to do budget cards, so that's where we like to do it. Decent price range, no legends diet. And show us the love or show us the hate.